All right, made it down to the farm. This is where I killed my bow buck last year, and we're getting everything all set up. We're doing cameras. I got 6 or 7 cell cameras to put out here, some regular cameras, 2 or 3 stands, and I think it's going to be a long day, but it is August 27th. The season's here in a little over a month, so it's time to put in the work and hopefully reap the rewards. So let's get to it. All right, first camera's all done. Put the muddy back on the corner post. Left this scrape going on. This is the camera that led to me killing my buck last year. This is where I had him coming through in the morning, and then I snuck in through here and killed him later that afternoon. So this is one of those spots I'm really excited to see who's still around. I found some nice sheds out here last year, and I had some bucks on camera that I know made it through. So this isn't really a summer farm, but I think as we get closer to October, the bucks will start cruising around checking these scrapes, and I'm pretty excited, not gonna lie. We'll see how the rest of this day goes. All right, I just got to the second stand on this farm, and I decided to put out a camera. I got a reactor right there on the stand with a solar panel right up in that hedge tree behind me. I got a muddy vantage stand. The spot's awesome. I almost killed a big old mature 8-point last year. He's got I don't know, it's like a 63-inch 8-point side, 4-point side, and the other side just a big fork. So I'm hoping he might kick out of that this year. But then I came over here, brand new Mockscape scrape rope. Huge, thick bedding area. It's the thickest spot for miles, and tons of deer in here, right next to this big open CRP field. So it's an awesome spot to catch deer cruising right on the edge, and you can see there's a trail right here that runs 8 yards in front of the stand. This spot's money. I love it. It's kind of hard to get to, but that's what the cell camera's for. There's deer in here and they're moving all around. You wait till the right wind, you get in here and you hunt. So I got about half my cameras out. I got to go all the way over to that tall tree right there is where I'm going to put my next camera, and I potentially am going to move a stand. I have a stand maybe 200 yards away from there. I'm going to try to get it up in that corner, because last year I had a regular camera there, and when I pulled it, it was full of big buck activity in daylight. So I want to get a stand in there if I can, and we'll see. If not, might just have to wait till another day. All right, just got cell camera number 7 hung. I think it's like the 9th camera on this farm. Mock scrape here. Where this is, it's this huge CRP field again. Hard fence line that runs that way down into this deep, thick draw that goes almost perpendicular across the whole farm. So I've never had a stand right here. I've had one maybe 150 yards into the draw, but I found that big 8-points shed like 30 yards away from here, and there's always been scrapes along this edge, and I'm like, you know what, this is a perfect spot to start a mock scrape. It's semi-easy access. I mean, you have to kind of go through some of the thick stuff, but you don't mess with most of it. So if you have a west wind, any sort of west wind, you can sneak in here, and there's a big tree right back in there that I can do a hang and hunt in. I'm gonna check it out and see if I need to, well, how many sticks I would need to bring in and all that stuff, so I'm prepared if a big buck starts hitting the scrape, and maybe I can sneak in and capitalize on it. But a couple more cameras to hang, and then I'm out of here. This actually didn't take that long. I don't know if I'm going to switch that other stand or not. Probably not. It's getting warm. but I've put in a good solid 3-4 hours so far, and I'm almost done. Well, I definitely couldn't come to this farm and not put out my trusty Muddy on this pond spot. I've gotten so many sweet pictures over the years. Right here, actually, the year before I killed my buck, I didn't even realize it was him. I had a bunch of really sweet pictures of him drinking out of the water. So it's just an awesome view, super sweet spot. I wish I had a bigger SD card in it. It's only going to be able to take like 3,000 pictures, and the bad thing about CRP farms is that wind starts blowing, you get a bunch of blank pictures. So, but nothing I can do about that. So I have one more spot and one more camera left, so we'll get to it and finish it out. Camera 10 is finally home. I got this farm about 80% set up how I want for season. There's probably gonna be a little bit more that I'm gonna want to switch around, but that'll have to do for another day. Potentially hang another stand or two. We'll just see how stuff goes. I really like the 2 sets that I trimmed out today. They're awesome. I know they will produce. It's just seeing what's out here, getting inventory. Hopefully we don't have to wait too long. Like I said before, this isn't a summer farm. This is after the deer drop velvet is when they usually start cruising around, you know, mid to late September, but you never know. I got a bunch of cameras out here. Like I said, I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 cell cameras out here and 4 regular cameras. So I should be getting some pretty decent intel. Hopefully they start moving around, and hopefully, since this is a big CRP farm, I don't have a whole bunch of blank pictures sent to me. So anyways, this farm's all set up, and thanks for watching.